Hello friends. In this session, we will start with strains. Van Cosa strain. It is used to stain the collagen. Then Krukenberg tumor. What is Krukenberg tumor? It is a malignancy of the ovary, whose primary arises from the stomach. Then who discovered oxygen and nitrous oxide? It is Joseph Priestley. Discovered oxygen and nitrous oxide. Then orphan anneide nuclei. It is found in papillary thyroid carcinoma. Then, what is a precursor of precursor amino acids for hemoglobin? It is a histidine and glycine. Then, familial adenomatous polyposis. It is caused by the defect in the APC gene, adenomatous polyposis coli gene, located in chromosome number 5. Then hangman's fracture. It is a fracture of both the pedicles, pars intra-articularis of the cervical two vertebra. So most commonly it is seen in the judicial hangman's fracture. Okay. Then next we will start with Ronald Rose. So Ronald Rose, he only discovered a malarial parasite transmitted through mosquitoes, and also he described the life cycle of a malaria parasite. So he received a Nobel Prize in 1902 for his discovery. Interesting fact is that Ronald Rose, he born in the northwestern province of the British India. Now the city is in Uttarakhand. He served in the Indian Medical Services for 25 years, and later he moved to London to become the head and chair of London School of Tropical Medicine. Then, usually the kidney receives a 25 percentage of the cardiac output, that is 1.2 to 1.3 liters per minute. Then foramen rotundum. It connects the middle cranial fossa with the pterygopalatine fossa, the maxillary nerve branch of a trigeminal nerve. It passes with the artery of foramen of rotundum and emissary vein. So this is about the foramen rotundum. Then a post-mortem caloricity. It is a phenomenon in which the temperature of the corpse remain unusually high even after 2 hours of death. It is seen in asphyxial death, and also it is seen in a certain poisonous death like tatura poisoning, alcohol poisoning, and strychnine poisoning. Okay, then ape thumb deformity. It is not able to abduct the thumb away from the fingers. It is seen in a distal median nerve palsy. So, what are the warning signs of a dengue? Warning signs of a dengue, it includes abdominal pain, abdominal tenderness, then persistent vomiting, then a mucosal bleeding, lethargy or restlessness, liver enlargement of more than 2 centimeters, and increasing a hematocrit with a decrease in the platelet. So actually the soft abdomen is not a warning sign of dengue. Okay. Then what is the antibiotic? So antibiotic therapy is the key factor for Clostridium difficile colitis. Okay. Then the radiological sign of a metaphyseal lucency. It is seen in neuroblastoma. So and also metaphyseal lucency, it is seen in rickets. It is seen in scurvy, then leukemia and lymphoma. In all this area, we can see the metaphyseal lucency. Then Malampathy grading. Malampathy grading, it is used to assess the oral cavity to rule out any difficult intubation. So the class 1 Malampathy grading, it consists of a soft palate, then uvula, fascial pillars, and posterior pharyngeal wall. Everything is visible in Malampathy grade 1. In Malampathy grade 2, only the upper part of the fascial pillars plus the upper part of the uvula plus soft palate and hard palate, everything is visible. Then class 3, only the soft palate is visible, and class 4 only the hard palate is visible. So this is about Malampathy grading, and it is used to assess the criteria for a difficult intubation. Then next is Cormack and Ligan grading. It is a direct laryngoscopic grading of amount of larynx visible. So Cormack Ligan 1, the full glottic opening is visible. Grade Cormack Ligan grade 2, the partial or the posterior part of the glottic opening is visible. Then in grade 3, only the epiglottis is visible, and grade 4, no part of the larynx is visible. Okay. About resuscitation of the infants. In infants resuscitation, start the chest compression if the pulse rate is less than 60 per minute or a gasping breathing. So we have to give 100 to 120 times chest compression to depress the chest to one third of the anteroposterior diameter or a 4 centimeter depth. Allow the full recoil of the chest. So the compression to the ventilation ratio will be 30 is to 2 or 15 is to 2. Uh, then uh, then Lone, if there is a alone rescuer, then compress the sternum with the two fingers just below the intermammary line. If there are two fingers, two rescuers, then encircle the infant's chest with both the hands and place your thumb over the lower half of the sternum and compress the sternum with the thumb. So this is when we have two rescuers. Then next about leg calve perthes disease. So it is a leg calve perthes is a childhood hip disorder. So in this perthes, this is the most common age group affected is between 4 years to 8 years. It is a form of osteochondritis of the hip. So there will be like a disruption of the blood flow to the head of the femur. So the self healing disorder manifested by hip pain and thigh pain. Then KB or Gleihover Petke test or simply Gleihover or acid elution test. So it is a KB test. It is a method used to quantitate the feto-maternal hemorrhage in the RH negative mother. So it is used to determine the required doses of the RHO immune globulin to inhibit the formation of the RH antibodies and prevent the RH disease in the future RH positive children. So that we are using the KB test, that is Gleihover Betke test or acid elution test. Then pale infarct. So pale infarct is not seen in the lungs. Only the red infarct is seen in the lungs. So the pale infarct is seen in heart, kidney, and spleen. So in the lungs, red infarct is seen. Okay. Okay. Then the tetanus toxoid is the most heat stable vaccine. So what are the drugs used in smoking cessation? Bupropion is an antidepressant. It is used to decrease the craving of smoking, and also clonidine is used in smoking cessation. Then nicotine patch is used in smoking cessation. Then varenicline, it is a nicotinic receptor antagonist. All these drugs are used in smoking cessation. Okay. Then deep circumflex artery. Deep circumflex artery is, it is a branch of a external iliac artery. So other two branches of the external iliac artery are inferior epigastric artery and the femoral artery. So yeah, this is about branches of a external iliac artery. Then palpable purpura, it is seen in polyarteritis nodosa. Then actually in psychiatric there is one attachment theory. It is given by John Bowlby and Mary Ainsworth. So it is attachment theory. It is not formulated by Sigmund Freud. Then hemoglobin level, it indicates the severity of the anemia and it does not classify the types of anemia. Then rhinoscleroma or the potato nose. It is a chronic granulomatous bacterial infection caused by Klebsiella rhinoscleromatis. Then rhinophyma, it is a potato nose. It is caused by untreated severe rosacea. Then what is the normal CSF volume? The normal CSF volume is 125 to 150 ml. And then rachitic rosary. Rachitic rosary is seen in the rickets. Then scorbutic rosary, it is seen in scurvy. Then osteoclast cells are multinucleated cells. They helps in bone resorption. Then osteochondroma are the most common benign tumors of the bone. Okay. Then Oatland bodies are found in the stratum granulosum layer of the skin, which is the third layer from below. Okay. Then Birbeck granules, they are found in a Langerhans cells of the epidermis, which is an antigen presenting cells. Thank you guys very much.